Let's get you out of this forward rounded position and open up your chest with self-myofascial release. Let's get it. What's up everybody? Coach Zach here with Team Criticalbench, and in this video we're talking about how you can open up your chest using self-myofascial release. Having tight pecs can pull your shoulders forward, contributing to that forward rounded position that so many people have in today's age, right? A lot of times the back muscles are overstretched and weak, and the front muscles, specifically the chest, are tight and overactive, pulling the shoulders forward. So by getting into that tissue, by opening up the fascia, by opening up and releasing some of the trigger points, we're going to allow ourselves to come up into a more neutral position. This video is part of a larger series where we break down the different parts of the body and go over self-myofascial techniques that you can use to empower yourself and open up whatever dysfunctions and get rid of any pain you might be dealing with. Go ahead and check out our playlist on myofascial release right here. All you're gonna need for this is a lacrosse ball. Now, if a lacrosse ball is too much, it's too intense, you can use a tennis ball, but I really prefer a lacrosse ball because it lets you get into that tissue and open up the fascia and all the structures that are bound up. First, we're gonna get into pectoralis minor, the smaller pec muscle that is often neglected. It connects all the way back from the shoulder blade, comes forward and connects to the midpoint of the ribs. So the way you're gonna get into that is you're gonna bring your hand to your low back, you're gonna open up through your shoulder, so pull the shoulder back, and the lacrosse ball is gonna go on the wall, and you're gonna push right to the top of your chest. So you don't wanna be too far over to your shoulder, you're gonna get into your deltoid. You wanna be right where the shoulder and the chest come together, right in that point. So you're gonna place the ball right on the wall, and then you're gonna take a couple steps back if you need to really lean into that ball. You really want to get in there. You just want to kind of search around, right? If any tender spots, they need some love. So once you get to the tender spot, you can hold. And from here, you can do a little pin and stretch. We're compressing the tissue, and so if we stretch it, we're really going to be affecting the fascia that surrounds the muscle. So from here, once you find that point, what you can do is you can take that elbow and you can reach it back. So you're lengthening that pec minor, and then you can bring that elbow towards the wall. You can bring that elbow back and towards the wall, bringing some more fluid into this area. You can kind of search around, find any sticky spots. Again, we don't want to just be sitting here grinding away, rolling on it. We want to take our time. We want to pause at tender spots, breathe, and melt into the ball. 2 to 5 minutes is the duration you want to take here. A little bit longer, right? So 2 minutes is the minimum, but take your time. Really let yourself have that change in these tissues. All right, so that's pec minor. Now we're going to get into pec major, the more commonly known and understood chest muscle. So the technique for this is we're actually going to bring the ball into our chest. Same thing, it's going to be on the wall. But instead of just going on it like this, we want to bring a little bit of a twist to the ball, right? So we're going to be compressing and then twisting that tissue, twisting the fascia, right? Really getting in there. So you're going to lean up to the wall, right? Find a spot. For you ladies out there, you don't want to be compressing right on the breast tissue, right? You kind of want to move the breasts out of the way to get more into the muscle underneath the breast. For you gentlemen, you don't got to worry about that, so you can start anywhere between the sternum all the way up towards the shoulder. So once you find the spot, what you're going to do is you're going to use your other hand to grab the ball and then twist it. So grab it and then twist it. And you really want to put pressure in there so that twist holds. And then from here, you can lean into the ball, breathe. And then we're going to bring some movement very slowly. And take that arm and you're going to lift that arm up, kind of like a snow angel. Nice and slow, right? If you added a correct twist to the ball, then this will feel really intense. And then nice and slow, back down. Right, you can kind of lean into it a little bit more for more pressure. You can bring your feet closer to the wall for less pressure. Again, you can reposition the ball, get up in there, again, find that twist, and then reach up. Good. Don't forget, very important part of this technique is once you find that spot in the wall, twist. And the final technique I'm going to show you is also going to get into Pec Major, but it's just a little bit different. We're going to add a little bit of a stretch to it. So what you're going to do is kind of like a basic wall stretch. You're going to have your hand on the wall. So the stretch component of this is you're going to have your arm relatively straight, doesn't have to be locked out, relatively straight, and then you're not really going to lean forward into the wall. I want you to lean away from your arm. So instead of letting yourself come forward like that, or like most people kind of forward like this, what I want is you to lean away from the wall. So turn yourself away. That's the stretch component. So from this lengthened position, you can take that ball in the other hand and you can use it in your palm and press down into the chest. Right? Chest connects from sternum all the way up to your humerus. So you're just going to search around, find any tight or tender spots in there, breathe and hold it. Or you can maintain that stretch, finding any spots. And a more powerful technique using this stretch is the pin and stretch. So you're going to come out of it, have your arm there. You're going to find the trigger points before you do the stretch. So go ahead and search around, find the trigger point, then you're going to push down into it. You can add a little bit of a twist with that ball like we did before. So down, twist, and then holding that twist, holding that compression, you can begin to stretch. And you can let go, kind of reposition the ball, find another spot, twist, compress, stretch. You can hold this for, however long is right for you. Go off your intuition. But you want to take about 2 to 5 minutes on each muscle to fully allow the fascia specifically to let go. There are things that you can do, techniques and tools that you can use to empower yourself and take care and control of your health and your body. So this video is part of a bigger series where we break the body down in different parts and give you these tools so you can help yourself. Go ahead and like the video, drop a comment down below with any questions you have, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you can stay tuned for when those other videos come out. As always, I'm Coach Zach here at Team Criticalbench, and I'll see you next time. Yeah.